Welcome back to the holler where we don't even know what we're talking about. I was just saying
He just
something
flew
about,
in.
Yeah, that meeting that Putin had with Trump. And they're like walking down the red carpet on, like in the air base. Plane had just landed. The B-2 stealth flies over. And you can see Putin like looking at our jets, like the F-35s. Looking over like, motherfucker, son of a bitch. He gets back home to Russia and says, hey, you see the cockpit on these jets? That dome shape that they have and like that amber color?
Yeah.
Make that. And they said, oh, the shape is not the problem. It's what it's made out of. Because their jets are completely invisible to radar. If we make something that's the same shape to fit our jets, we don't know what the material is made of, and it's going to show up like a doggone Boeing 747 on the radar. It's going to reflect radar. We don't know what they make their cockpits out of. We can't do that.
And don't we have those ones where it like copies the sky and copies the ground too? Mm-hmm. Or like copies the sky and shows it underneath. And so you're just like basically kind of like Drake's plane where he painted it as the nothing was the same shit. And it's just clouds and blue sky.
Yeah, so I mean, like, let alone the camouflage, let alone the camouflage. It's fantastic.
Why do they say if you jam somebody's radar, that's a fucking act of war?
You're taking away from their national security.
I can't believe that's a fucking act of war, dude.
That's why we don't have to jam radar to go into other countries. We just fly our B-2s over. They can't see us coming.
But we knew all this shit.
B-2 is like the size of a seagull on radar.
And we have to bring this up immediately. The email about Bubba. I don't know. See, we don't know if this is real or not. I just came across it. Just came across my desk as I was scrolling hammered. And I sent it to Jesse and we played fucking Origins right after. And then I figured out that so Mark Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein's brother, and Jeffrey were texting or emailing each other. Jeffrey emailed it. Here, I'll just fucking read it off.
Hell yeah. New little background too. Here we go. I had to put a black overlay over it so it wouldn't flicker on the camera.
Mark tells Jeffrey, you and your boy Donnie can remake the movie Get Hard. And then he said, Jeffrey said, and I thought I had, wait, here it is. And then he said, Mark says, ask him if Putin has the photos of Trump blowing Bubba, and Bubba's known as Bill Clinton. And Jeffrey said, and I thought I had issues, ... And then he said, all good, Bannon is with me. Because remember Bannon done that whole documentary with Jeffrey?
Steve?
Yeah, Steve Bannon. So, allegedly, Putin has photos of Donald blowing fucking Bill Clinton. And Jeffrey Epstein just goes, and I thought I had issues, ... Which is like, dude.
It's like pretty incriminating right there.
And
to
me
have
and you,
two people.
And I was telling you, the whole reason I think it's pretty true and makes sense is because the whole Skull and Bones, Illuminati, fucking satanic devil worship shit. Like, they make you do that stuff.
What was it that we said was symbolically recreating the evil and filth of hell?
Yeah. And they bathe in facilities of feces, all that stuff, dude. And they were basically, if you want to be the boss, I guess you got to get either fucked by the boss or suck the fucking boss's dick. In like their whole little secret society thing.
Be willing to do some pretty evil shit.
Yeah. In which they are. They're taking our money and using it to just kill people all over the world.
All over the fucking world.
And if you really think about it, deep as hell. This might be way too deep, but so we go to work, which is our time. That is like
the only unrenewable resource that
that's the only thing we can't fucking get back. And they take basically a quarter of it throughout the year, a month's worth of our fucking money. And they use that to just
build machines that they won't tell us about, invade countries that they won't tell us about, involve themselves in the symbolism and ritualistic acts that they won't tell us about.
Mm-hmm. And
move children that they won't tell us about.
Shit. Dude, taxation might be satanic, dude. At this point, if you think about it that deep, they're taking.
If you go that deep with it, yeah.
Because our time, only thing we can't get back. That's literally like our blood, sweat, and tears go into.
I would want to limit that one
paycheck.
personally to like the federal government, because like, you know, in the state of Georgia, we pay local taxes for the state of Georgia, state taxes. And that makes my hunting license a little cheaper than, say, Tennessee, who doesn't do income tax.
Then you get into the whole libertarian argument of why do you even need a hunting license?
Also true. I won't. Damn, you got me there. I can't fucking stand that I have to pay to actually go out in the woods and do
That we
all
have
this.
to pay to license our car.
And if I'm out there in a freaking kayak, the game warden pull up.
When we buy our car, you pay
taxes
on it. You pay taxes again
to register it.
And then you pay taxes for the roads. You can get pulled over and get a fucking ticket.
Yeah. And if you don't pay that annual $25 to keep driving your car on the road,
that you fucking paid for the streets, for
you're
all
get
this
a $75 ticket.
And they'll throw you in a fucking cage. Oh, dude, this whole system's satanic, dude. No wonder the founding fathers came over here and they said, here's the 10 rules. Do what you want. That's literally what what it was back in like the 1600s.
Before all the amendments and all that shit got added and the controls started.
We were just talking about that. People that came over here on rotted out fucking ships and were like, dude, all the shit was basically like a meme almost, where it's like, you get over here, get off the ship, and it just goes, survive. Literally.
Round one.
Yeah, literally survive.
Yeah, I mean, hell, you had those people coming over here and there was nothing here except, you know, Indians.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call them. Native Americans, Indians.
Who knows, dude?
Migrated Europeans, if you want to go that far, because technically they're not from here anyways. They were from Europe.
Yeah.
So it's like you get here and you have these tribal people that are living off the land and have a very down-to-earth spiritual way of living. Other than a few, you know, I'm sure that the, what was it out west?
The ones in Texas, the assholes that we had to invent the cult for.
Yes. What was that tribe?
I know what you're talking
it's
about.
right there on the tip of my tongue, but I'm not going to be able to
Rogan
remember
talks about them all the time.
Oh, yeah. They were all out there, like out west. That's where like the violent ones were.
Dude, look at that. If we wouldn't have had to go through that, the Colt 45 would have never been invented, dude.
Yeah. And we wouldn't have
they said
probably
they had like,
won like World War II.
Didn't they hold like 5 arrows at a time like this? And we're like,
yeah. Yeah. And that's why we had to
and some dude was
semi-automatic
like,
weaponry.
Some dude was like, dude, I'm going to make a fucking pistol. It's like a 6-shooter. And we're going to go to war with these motherfuckers. And ain't that where the Texas Rangers came from?
Yes. Yes, they
Is that what that movie's about? The Walker Texas Ranger?
Yeah, it's been so long. You could put jumper cables on my brain. I probably wouldn't be able to remember anything from that movie.
I don't even think I've ever seen the movie, but it makes sense.
Let's see. The Sioux of the Northern Plains and the Apaches of the Southwest waged the most aggressive warfare, led by resolute militant leaders such as Red Cloud and Crazy Horse. So the Sioux and the Apaches.
They would do some ruthless shit, too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they were like violent.
And didn't they say they fought to the death every time because they were like, if you get caught and captured, they thought that it was going to be worse than just dying right there on the battlefield, because they've been like, other people have been caught before. Have you heard about that one dude that got both of his arms and legs chopped off and they threw him on the fire?
Jesus Christ.
And they just stood around and just was like, oh shit. And they made one
oh shit.
They made one white dude their slave. This dude was cool as hell. He got captured by them, and they thought he was cool, so they like let him go after him because they were like making him do all the farming and shit. And he just looked at them and was like, "Dude, this job is for like fucking women, dude. Like, let me go." And they all laughed and were like, "Dude, this dude's cool. Just let him go." He just like threw his shit down and was like, "Dude, this shit's for fucking women, dude. What the fuck?"
Just left. Jeez, no, I hadn't read about that.
Yeah, that was funny as fuck.
There's a couple of good movies that I really enjoyed. One of them it's all about Indian stuff. Dances with Wolves.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that movie. That's the same guy that played in Yellowstone. I cannot remember his name either. But Dances with Wolves and A Man Named Horse.
Yeah.
Those are two really good, like pretty accurate representations of like violent tribes.
And Brokeback Mountain starring Bill Clinton and Donald Trump.
Yes, Bubba.
Allegedly, dude.
Bubba and Donnie.
Allegedly, even though we have no money to take from us anyway.
Bubba and Donnie. That's the episode name, right? Bubba and Donnie. I'll be Bubba. Come here, baby.
I texted that to a girl the other night.
Yeah?
That same night, yeah. She was hammered, and I sent her all that shit. Never mind. That's a whole different story.
Indoctrinating the women with her.
This is need to know information.
Fair.
Need to know,
Yeah,
dude.
everybody needs to know this kind of stuff.
Then you got, the whole accent that black people have. I just discovered this. It came from them hanging out during the slavery times because us Irish people were fucking pieces of shit too.
Yeah, they wanted to hide their language from us. Well, I
No.
say us.
We were hanging out with them because like the British that were over here like wanted to make us slaves too. The Irish people, and we would hang out and get hammered together, which is where that "hey motherfucker" with all that shit, that kind of shit.
Really?
Whenever we get drunk as hell, you notice. I don't know if you notice yourself, but my country accent gets way thicker too.
Oh, yeah.
So that means I'm sitting here listening to this history story about this, and this was Shane Gillis talking about it, and he was like, "Yeah, that's where black people get that like, hey motherfucker, what the fuck." They get that from hanging out with Irish country motherfuckers back during the slavery times, because they would all work the fields
Because
together.
the British wanted to make other white people slaves as well.
Just like it was in Britain.
Well, yeah.
That's why we came here. Remember the potato famine?
That's why we got away from there.
The potato famine, which why...
That's just insane.
Yeah.
It's insane that there's still so much backlash. Because, like, just, go to the mall. Just go to the mall and then start talking about slavery to somebody. And they're going to be like, oh, it was your ancestors. And you can look them in the face and say, absolutely not.
I was a slave too.
I was being forced into this, my generation, my people were being forced into the same thing too.
And guess what? We fucking left. Dude, millions of our people died in Britain, in England, because of the Irish potato famine.
We were running.
Have you ever looked into that?
Well, see, there's a key difference, I guess.
And they wanted to sleep with our wives the first night because they wanted to breed us out.
Yeah.
That was the whole story of fucking, what's his name? Braveheart.
Yeah.
They wanted to breed us out. They didn't want no more fucking Irish people. I know it's heavy and it's hard to fucking hear, but it's
makes
true.
perfect sense to me. But the one key difference that I'm noticing right now that just hit me, I've never had this thought before. We left because we could see what was going wrong.
I'm
And then
anti-British, dude. I
You
hate
take
them.
African slavery, they didn't leave per their own choice. They were sold
Bye.
by other Africans.
Jewish merchants. Know that? Yes.
No.
Look it up.
Oh no, he's fixing to teach me something else here.
Dude, I've got the information on these idiots, dude. The Jewish and the fucking British people are fucking cooked at this point. I pulled their files. Hey, all you black people out there, us Irish people and y'all and us team up, dude, against them. Allegedly, this is all jokes. This is all jokes.
I'm not going to get an unbiased answer from Google at all. I don't have any AI apps on my phone other than Grok, and that's just through my X app, and I don't trust Grok either, honestly.
They're not going to tell you about.
Where are you going to get an unbiased, like,
I just heard this on a fucking podcast.
yeah, well, that's probably where you're only going to get that information from. There's nothing out there that you can just type something in and ask a question. and
This
it give
dude
you
was
an
just doing
unbiased
research
answer.
on the whole slave stuff back then, and that's where I learned. Shane Gillis, hate to call him out for it, but he's one of the ones that was like, remember he went to college for being a history professor and all that shit. Mm-hmm. He went to college for like 4 years about history, and he loves doing all that deep research and shit. So That's what I figured out. You know, they want to claim it's like other black people that were selling the slaves to the British. By the way, it wasn't the Irish, because we were kind of just like we are now, kind of like,
That's wrong. We don't
we're
want
just
any
gonna
part of that.
we're just gonna do our own shit.
Yeah.
Like we don't need a fucking slave and like a huge compound and all this shit. So it was Jews selling their slaves over there in Africa to British people in America, which is how they got the whole slavery thing.
Wow.
Yeah. Because they claim too, like that's what Jews are proud of. They're like, they don't have their own land. They don't have none of this. Like they're just basically like gypsies almost.
Stateless.
Like gypsies.
Yeah.
So that's how they ended up in Africa, got slaves, sold them to the British, and the British tried to fucking make us slaves here in America again as Irish people. And I'm like, dude, I guess they never would have thought years later that just a regular white dude that found out he was Irish would find out that the English and Jews have been in on this shit together for fucking ever. And then that goes into the whole 13 fucking bloodline shit about like the kings and princes, and they've been working together this whole fucking
Everybody
time.
having the same fucking last name.
Yeah.
Golly bum.
Because we're basically like nothing.
That was probably a key detail I was missing, because those dots are starting to connect pretty well now.
If anything, this podcast is anti
Everything at this point.
anti-British. Number one, dude. I hate them. And
look at the state of their country right now.
Dude, it's shambles.
Look at the state of that. And they're threatening to arrest U.S. citizens for posts made online.
Dude, and I respond to all those every time with memes.
I do too. With 2 words, you're retarded.
It reminds me of that meme of that blonde haired dude in that fucking Adult Swim show where he's like, "Come on, come and take it.
Take it from me."
I will never forget that Jones interview with Piers Morgan where he's like, "In 1776 we'll commence again if you try to take our firearms."
They can't.
No, they never
can't.
will.
I mean, if apply just a little bit of logic on it, how many members of our military are going to turn around against U.S. citizens?
And then you got to also think here in America, because most guns are actually, that's one of the things that we still manufacture. That and bullets. You can give away your old rusty 22, but there's a factory in America somewhere. AR-15s
every day, and people are buying them up.
And
there was just a gun show here recently that had they showcased like new models of guns that are coming, and it's like, damn, we're getting the next versions.
Where we live here in the South too, you know how they say it's like, oh, every American basically has a gun behind a blade of grass, right?
Every American, yeah. Behind every blade of grass is an American with a firearm.
I guarantee you here in the South, it's like 4 guns for every every one person.
4 guns.
I bet you it is.
I might need to see a doctor.
Shit, me and you both own a bunch. Yeah, everybody I know owns one.
Everybody that I know, anybody in my family,
even like liberals you're running into, like my buddy Aaron.
Our granddads pass them down when they die.
My buddy Aaron, heavily liberal dude, very Democrat, all that shit, owns 3 fucking guns. Yeah. And I'm like, nah.
There's a level of common sense that comes with it. If you know how to handle a firearm, and you know how to be responsible with a firearm, and you know how to fire that firearm, and clean the firearm. If you understand that it is just a means of self-defense when you're presented with the opportunity. Opportunity is a bad word.
I wonder, dude, that's what people only fuck around in big cities.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're so strict on their gun laws.
You don't ever see nobody trying to break
all the normal people that's just like, okay, I guess we're going to have to live by this law so they can stop all these shootings. Them motherfuckers that are out there shooting people ain't going to listen. That's been the oldest gun control argument since they started talking about it. Criminals aren't going to listen.
Yeah, only criminals will have the guns.
Only criminals will have the guns. Now, you could also go back and say, well, isn't that the entire goal of the federal government, is to make sure that the normal people don't have a way to defend themselves?
That goes into a whole nother discussion about they want us weak, soft.
Yeah, I mean, you could go that route.
And no tea, dude. Because dude, that's that whole other thing too about like, that's why they're trying to lower T right now, is because testosterone is what I'm talking about, is the one thing where it's like, it causes independent thinking. It causes, you don't want to go along with the crowd. You'll fucking be like, even though it's like 4 or 5 of you all agreeing on one thing, you could be the one person, if you have high enough T, to go, I'm not doing that. Like, what the fuck? I wonder if, dude, that's why they're trying to like lower T, make everybody soft, make everybody weak, so they'll all go along with this whole fucking, just basically like a slave
Give
state.
up rights and liberties for security.
See, that makes me just want to just go home and lift weights.
And eat right.
Yeah.
You know, just start ordering from Wayfair Farms. Shout out Wayfair Farm.
Yeah.
I think that's their name. Wayfair, something. They're
Is that
out in
the one-
Wyoming.
Is that the one where it's like it just replenishes itself?
Yeah,
over and
self-regenerative
over
farming. They grow all their cattle with nothing. It's just straight up fucking grass, grain, all the good shit. They don't package it with any mystery meats. Like,
Yeah.
good freaking stuff.
I hate that thing that Trump did now. Dude, wasn't the meat people beefing with Trump like 2 weeks ago?
I don't know.
They were beefing about
I've been under my rock, blissfully unaware. So
he just done some shit about like everybody's complaining about prices. There's no taxes or there's no tariffs on foreign meats coming into the country now then, if everybody wants to complain about prices. And American farmers were like, dude.
I did see a thing the other day that,
And all they have to do to say it's made in America is plant that fucking stamp on it. And it says made in America, even though it came from like fucking wherever the fucking came from.
Which one is it? Is it the USDA or is it the
These
other
companies that have 4 letters and 3 letters, I hate them all.
There's 2 different stickers, and like you can go look at meat, and I cannot remember what the 2 stickers are, but I know one of them for a fact is USDA, and then there's another one, and it's like determining which sticker it is will determine whether it's been made in the U.S. actually or not.
Who the fuck made raw milk illegal?
That's old.
Big
Milk. That's old. Big lactose. No, that's an old one actually. From let's see.
They said it tastes rich and delicious.
Have you ever had raw milk?
No.
Dude.
They said it tastes rich and delicious. Like,
Next episode, I'm going to have some cash on hand. There's a farm down the road right here. Two Brothers Creamery. If you know where I'm at, you know what it is. Raw milk, fresh beef, fresh pork, fresh. I'm going to get a gallon of that. You need to try that. That's good stuff. The only downfall,
it goes bad quick.
goes bad quick because it has all of the bacteria in it. You know, your pasteurized milk, pasteurized eggs, they're pasteurized.
Dude, the human body's pretty resilient. I've ate moldy fucking bread, dude. Whatever.
Well, mold can be good for you. I'm saying what?
That's what antibiotics are.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what year. What year was
Big milk
raw
strikes again.
raw milk banned? 1987.
Dude, that wasn't that long
For
ago.
direct human consumptions, this means it was a federal crime to ship raw milk from one state to another, but the legality of sales within a single state is determined by individual state laws. Thank the Lord for
Dude.
state controls.
The founding fathers are rolling in their grave.
1909, 1910. So city laws was 1909, 1910. Simply because it was going so bad and creating such a like havoc. People were getting sick. It was going bad. They didn't understand why. They were pouring it out into the streets, and it just started to produce just bacteria everywhere. Everybody was getting sick.
Dude, I can't believe they tried to ban. Speaking of banning substances, those idiots tried to ban alcohol at one time. The whole prohibition thing.
Yeah, you see how well that worked out.
Dude, wasn't it like 3 years later they were like,
We can't do it.
I needed them cold beer. Did
We can't do it.
Yeah.
And that just planted the seed for the utmost blatant corruption. Because you had sheriffs and judges and all that were running stills and making moonshine.
That's where NASCAR came from.
Yeah. So it's just like, that's just all you're doing is creating another black market.
That's insane to me how NASCAR's a thing to this day because they fucking souped up their fucking cars because they were like, we're about to run from the fucking
We
law.
gotta fucking go, and we're gonna run it off moonshine. Fucking octane, high ass octane.
Lo and behold, they were like, dude, we can race with this shit in a circle for 7 hours.
Yeah, because it's fun. Have you ever watched a NASCAR race?
I can't do it.
I,
I've watched like 10 minutes of it.
I've
I'm
just
like,
seen
okay.
it in passing on the TV. I've never watched it. I don't know.
I can't. And the people that are into it, I'm always like,
I know Dale Earnhardt.
yeah.
Does that make me special? I know who Dale Earnhardt is, but other than that, I know nothing about NASCAR. Nothing. I know the number 3, and that is it.
Yeah.
I don't know. And
I
that's
know
only
24.
Do you remember William? We went to school with him. I'm not going to say his last name. He loved Dale Earnhardt. There's no way I can say his last name and kind of...
Start with the M?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
I know who you're talking about.
Yes. Yeah. That's the only reason that I even knew what NASCAR was because he wore the cap and the shirt and everything, had the signature on the back of the shirt. And
I had a customer of mine that would talk about it at FedEx, and he'd be like, dude, that FedEx driver drives dirty as hell, and NASCAR, all that shit. And I'm like, yeah, dude. I was like, I don't watch it, but I mean, that's sick. He's like, dude, that motherfucker caused like a damn 15-car pile up in the turn on purpose because he got fun cut off. And I'm like, sick.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's cars that go fast.
It's that shit where it's like, I love playing baseball, but I can't watch it.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way.
I love playing it.
I love playing baseball. And I had an instance the other day. I texted my dad. I said, man, I just got out of the truck over here to get the youngin' from school. And the smell of the air, just this time of year, just the smell, I was standing in left field. It brought back childhood memories. I was standing in left field. I was like, God almighty, I miss playing baseball. I can't turn it on fucking TV.
I can't.
I cannot watch it
I
on
love
TV.
being out there making a play because I always played shortstop infield. I always batted first.
Yep.
I just waiting. You'd be yelling, hey, bada, bada, the whole fucking time, fucking with
I
them.
always batted fourth.
Yeah, because I mean, you were the power dude.
Clean up, I guess is what they called that.
You were clean up.
Yeah.
I always batted first because I would somehow get on base every time. I'd either get hit, I would get walked, or I would just have like a base hit. Just
That first batter, though, every inning, first batter.
it sets the tone.
Yeah, that sets the tone.
You
for
come
how
up
it's
there
gonna
and you go, just get on base, and everybody will follow you. But if you go up there and you rock one and you're fucking beasting, the whole team just somehow gets on one of those fucking runs, and you're just like,
I've got a shelf full of, the camera can't see it, but I've got a shelf of home run balls up there.
I've only hit a couple in my life.
And I cannot remember which one it was. I went up with a bat that wasn't mine. This was over there at Boynton before they tore them down because they're gone now. I don't know if you knew that or not.
No, I didn't.
Those fields over there in Boynton are gone. They bulldozed them. But we was over there playing baseball, and I walked up with a bat that wasn't mine because I didn't bring my bat. I left my bat at the house because I'd been practicing the day before. And I showed up, first bat of the game. I hadn't batted once. It was like
Would
second.
your dad take you to the winter circle and make you hit balls at the fucking...
No, we just got here in the yard.
And he just pitched to you?
Yeah, we just got here in the yard. Ding, ding, ding. I busted the siding of the house.
And you'd stay out there for...
Yeah.
We'd stay out there for hours, dude, and just over and
That
over.
second inning, man, I walked up fourth batter, and I just and pointed, and there was a big old tall dead tree out there in left field, back behind the field.
Before I ever knew you, by the way, this is lore. Before I ever knew you, we played you.
Yeah, at Jack Maddox.
And you were pitching. I batted first.
Yep.
Dude, I blasted one right at you. I'm talking blasted one straight back at you. You were pitching. You threw my ass out. I went, yeah, son of a bitch. Because I fucking ripped that one, dude.
You did.
You fucking caught that
I was
motherfucker.
always so scared that I was going to get hit in the face while I was pitching.
Yeah.
I was so scared.
And I fucking...
Yeah, your rocket. That was a rocket. I remember that. That hurt my palm so bad because it hit high in my glove when I went to ground it up. Oh, my God.
I just was
But I got
like,
your
son of a
ass.
bitch.
Yeah, that was before I knew you. Yeah.
And I was like, I recognize that dude. I think
Wasn't that the same game that I threw my arm out on though?
it might have been. I don't even know.
We got down like into the 7th inning, and I went to just fucking send one. I think it was the same game because it started getting dark outside, and I went to send one, and I twisted my arm wrong or something, and from my elbow up to the back of my shoulder right there, just went. And I just immediately fell to the ground, and got up, had to hold my arm. They pulled me out. They said, "You ain't pitching no more. You ain't."
Another baseball story I have is this dude was pitching. I was up first. You know the whole fucking inside baseball rules, all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
He had me 0-3.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm supposed to let him throw a strike right down the middle. I look over. My coach was like, he gave me the fucking hold. Right, because it's 0-3. Oh, I'm about to fucking let him throw. Motherfucker threw one right down the middle, and I cranked that motherfucker over the fence, dude. Hit a home run. And his dad from the stands was like, "You motherfucker.
You son of a bitch."
And I fucking, next time I came up, motherfucker rammed me right in the ribs, dude.
Oh.
And I just went, I just looked at him. I went, I still got on base, though, dude. First pitch, he hit me right in the ribs, dude. And I just went, yeah, I still got on base, dude.
Yeah.
Don't matter.
I got so mad sometimes because I'd get up to bat.
Dude, first of all, fuck those inside baseball rules.
Oh,
If somebody has you 0-3,
yeah.
and they say, your coach over there, even he told me after.
Well, that's Little League. You gotta remember, that's Little League.
He even told me after, he was like, you're supposed to take. Like, you're not supposed to. Like, that's disrespectful. It's like, dude, fuck that dude.
Not my fault. He's a bad pitcher.
No, it's not supposed to be 3-1.
Yeah.
Because it was right down the middle, like a slow, just, you
Yep.
know, one of those.
Yep.
Where it's like,
He knew what you were supposed to do, so he put one right down the middle.
And I just went,
just mock ding.
free home run, dude. Thanks. He got me back, but guess what? I still hit him with the old. I still got on base.
I used to get so mad. I'd get up to go bat, and the pitcher would, and then the catcher every pitch would get up and go behind me.
You never got called to bunt either, did you? Because you were batting fourth.
Yeah, no, I did bunt in my Dodgers year, but that was only like twice.
Dude, first bat. Sometimes my coach would just be like, dude, just bunt. Get on base.
Yeah, just bunt. Put it right there in the dirt right in front of you and just get to first base.
It worked like every time, too.
Yeah. And it does. It's a extreme, like, good tactic to use.
He was sending me
Ding,
up there.
get on base.
I've probably done it 20 times in my life where I would walk up there, first batter of the game, everything, game just started. And my coach would be like, and I'd be like, for real?
You can change the game. You get two guys on base.
And then your third and fourth dudes come up
Then
and
your
just
third and
rock
fourth
one.
guys come up and start ding, ding, ding.
Down there at Jack Maddox, some of those fields, and some fields you'd play on would be huge, dude, where you could just, if you hit one in the gap, you'd be gone.
Gone.
Being a little kid and just, dude, being a little kid and just cracking one into the gap and just going,
Didn't even feel it hit the bat.
all instinct,
Ding.
dude. It's all instinct. And you're looking at your third base coach, rounding second, if you hit it in the gap on one of those huge fields, and he's just going, rounding the corner on second, and he's just going,
Yep. Keep it going, baby. Keep it going. They're still out there chasing it to the fence.
you're like 11 years old, just, just all in that.
I remember a couple of those fields were so
love
big.
it, dude.
For our short little legs at the time, those fields were so big. They would put left field, center field, and right field. And then
I
they'd have
love
the infield
Coach.
guys, and they'd put two extra guys like short outfield.
Yeah.
So it's like they would have 5 people in the outfield because the field was so big.
Yeah.
It's like they had to come up with something.
You crack one of those in the gap, dude.
It's over. It's over.
I'd love to be a coach. Being that dude on third base, just going,
Yeah. Oh, hell
just
yeah.
fucking.
I can't wait until my youngin starts wanting to play softball or something, and I get out go
Yeah.
in there and go coach.
Oh, shit.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I come across a guy the other day. We played my very first year. No,
You going to get her into softball?
I'm gonna get her into whatever she wants to do, but I'm gonna push softball a little bit.
Yeah. Because that would be fun.
Come
You
on.
be coach a
Yeah,
little bit. Yeah.
absolutely. But I run into a guy the other day. I was at work sitting on top of a ladder doing my thing. And this guy come up and he said, "Are you Jesse?" And I just kind of, yeah. And he said, "You remember playing ball together?" And I had to think about it real
That's
hard.
a long time ago.
And I was like, I don't know. Do you remember what team? And he's like, no. And he's like, well, I think you come to the house once. And then it hit me. His name's Matt. And I went to his house, and that was the very first time that I have ever played a Modern Warfare game. Modern Warfare 2. Very first time. We played that game for probably 8 hours straight. Loved that game. Loved everything about it. And it all come rushing back to me. I was like, God, you started talking about the team we used to play because we played for the Mets.
Do you remember how close some of those games would be? Where,
oh, yeah.
And then there'd be tournaments where you'd have to play the same team like 3 times.
Yeah, you'd have those triple headers or double headers in a day.
And it would be like midnight. And you'd be out there still on the fucking field
because you got your long sleeve shirt under your team
both
shirt
teams were just
freezing
right next. But everybody's all warm the hell up.
Oh yeah,
and you're feeling fucking. You're like, okay, we got them.
Yeah, you've been playing for 7 hours straight.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, we got them. You're on fire at that point. Every time,
man,
dude. There were times where the bat would just get hot after like those double triple headers and shit. Every time you'd go up there, eventually they'd just start walking you.
Yeah, I got walked intentionally a lot. When I went up to bat.
Because they were like, this motherfucker's got the hot hand, dude. As soon as this motherfucker steps up, it's just hauling ass. I love that
my
shit.
mom used to get so mad at that too because they would start intentionally walking me. You know, catcher would come out from behind me and just play catch with the pitcher and get me 4 balls and just put me on first base anyways.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
And my mom would be over there just say, are you serious? Let him hit the doggone ball.
And your dad would just go, that's the way they do it.
My dad's standing over there on first base just...
Yeah, I love it, dude.
Oh, yeah. He coached every year I played. There wasn't a year my dad didn't coach.
My dad coached a little bit. He was always on first base, too. Because there was always the head coach that was on third and shit.
Yeah, they would kind of alternate. Each year, you know, he'd be in a different place. He'd just do whatever the coaches needed him to do.
My coach, Jason, fucking got thrown out one time. It wasn't even because of me. It was because of me, but I made an insane play. They had me on third base, and we were in like the fucking Savannah, Georgia. Baseball takes you to fucking weird ass places. Mm-hmm. We were in Savannah. Those fucking gnats are fucking hitting you everywhere and shit down there in the middle of the fucking swamp. I hate that place. And then you hear them, and they're always going. Dude hits a fucking ball right down the third baseline. I jump up, catch that motherfucker, and throw it across the fucking field. I was probably like 12. Dude, I mean, he's getting to the bag at the same time as the ball hits the first baseman's hand, dude. Dude goes, and this is, mind you, it's like 11:30 at night. So everybody's already, and this is the second time we're having to play them because the first time it was just fucking.
You kids got school in the morning. Y'all are still at the baseball field.
No, we're in Savannah, Georgia. It was like a weekend tournament.
Travel game.
Shit.
Oh, yeah.
Dude calls it safe. My coach just comes out of the fucking dugout, raises fucking hell with the umpires and shit, gets thrown the fuck out. Other dude, our second coach, like dude that's like right behind him, gets thrown the fuck out. Donahue's dad has to come out of the stands, and him and my dad are just on the field because both of our other coaches got thrown out. So it's just Donahue and my dad still on the field left.
Wow.
We lost that game like 3-2.
I remember one of the best throws I ever made. I was in center field and caught one off somebody out there in center field, and the guy that was on second was rounding third.
Oh, and launched it
And
home.
I just cannonballed it all the way to home. The pitcher was standing out there like damn near at second base, like, hey. And I just over his head.
You throw him out?
Oh, man, the catcher caught it and just swiped at his ass. Best out I've ever had in my life. And the pitcher just looked at me and he's like,
dude, we played this one team. It was this black team. I don't know where the fuck they came from, but there was one wigger on their team.
yeah.
And he was always doing this shit where he would jump over like the person if you were going to try to throw him out. So he done it once at home. He jumped over a river and landed on home base. And he tried to shoot with me whenever he was trying to steal second. And I was like, I seen you do that shit. It ain't going to work. So Rivers catcher throws it to me. I know what he's about to do. So I catch it. I could see him getting ready to fucking jump. I just stand straight up. And the motherfucker just topples over and just lands on his fucking head, starts crying. And I'm like, And the umpire's just like, out. And I'm like, their coach starts raising hell like, what's all that? I'm like, and Jason, dude, everybody's like, dude tried to jump. He just stood up and was like,
we've already seen him do it once.
Like,
we're going to look out for that now.
it's not a fucking surprise.
I always hated when you get to that brand new game, still got your bag on your shoulder and everything. You walk up to the field and you see the team and you're like, oh, fuck, these guys are going to be pretty hard to beat. Because they all look bigger than you and they all look just...
Sometimes you'd be like, we're about to smoke these fools.
Oh, yeah. There was always that one. There was this one time. It was called the Black Eyes. They were like, or the Bats or something. They wore black shirts, had like the eyes on. Oh, every year we come across that team, we're like, oh, we're going to smoke these. And every time
Remember the
we did.
Cannons?
Yeah.
We beat them once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never did play for them, but I beat them my Dodgers and my Mets year.
Dude,
4 games.
Their coach got fucking pissed too because it was a fall ball tournament. Remember fall ball?
Oh, yeah.
Whenever motherfuckers were sickos about it and you just wanted to keep playing during fall ball. There was a tournament down there at the fucking polo fields. You know the one in Fort O?
Yeah.
Where the other school is, where all the bad kids went?
What was the name of that? I don't remember the name of that, but yeah, I know what you're talking
The
about.
polo fields. So there was like field 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
We beat their ass. They like just smoked them like fucking 9-1. Their coach was so pissed. He called our coach a fucking lard ass and all this shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And that's because we had like a 15-year-old on our team. That wasn't even the only reason, because we were all beasts.
My mom had to carry my birth certificate around.
Yeah.
That was like her thing, because all the other parents would be like, he's not supposed to be.
He wasn't even the only one. That was just because it was fall ball and like nobody was playing. So like all the beasts from around the area just came together and just made like
Yeah, you just had to make a team.
You just made like just a beast of a team and was like, hey, this is us.
Yeah.
And then lo and behold, we just smoked their ass like 9-1, and dude got pissed. No,
Yeah, I
we
can
beat them
remember
twice in the same day because we had to beat them 2 out of 3. That was the championship of that tournament, and we just smoked them twice. We beat them like 9-1 the first time. I think the second time was like fucking 15-1. That was just because it was fall ball though, because it was like me, Micah, we brought Jalen. We basically just brought together just like a stud squad.
Yeah.
And then played like against what they would call a...
Now, Dylan and them went on to play for the school teams, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I never did. Cause,
I tried.
I did too, but I wore my Lakeview shit over there because that's like what I played as. Is whenever I played over there at the polo fields. You probably played at Boyne, right?
Yeah.
I played at the polo fields, like the whole Lakeview shit, because that's where I'm Fort O. That's where I'm from, you know. That's where I grew up, all that shit. So, and then I wore that shit over there. I beasted in fucking the whole thing. And then they were like, nah, we ain't gonna take you. I was like, okay, whatever, fuck it.
I remember me and Starkey.
That whole baseball thing over there at Heritage was the most inside. Talking about inside baseball, you had to be like in their fucking like little
part of the clique,
in their little bullshit.
Give a bunch of money to the school.
I mean, dude, that shit ain't gonna happen.
Nah. No, I was only there to have fun, play some baseball while I could. You know, I thought it was gonna be pretty cool.
That team would have been a better team. They would have actually took the best players instead of the ass kizzers.
Yeah, had they won, you know, because the only guy that was able to...
They could probably win a couple state championships if they would have took all the actual best players.
Old Nike Justin. Motherfucker come to school every day with a new pair of Nikes on. I don't remember his last name at all.
Morse.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That guy.
I whooped his ass in Coach Edwards' class.
Ammond was another guy.
Yeah.
They picked them two over me and Starkey when we went and tried out.
And neither of those dudes were any good.
Well, they accepted Starkey.
Yeah.
And then he come to ask me, he's like, dude, did you get accepted? I got accepted. And I said, no, that I got told that Ammon took my place as first baseman and pitcher.
And I played against both of those kids. Neither one of them were that good whenever I was there.
No, but they were from a rich family.
Yeah.
So.
Both of them were. Well, Ammon's a fucking Mormon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And he lived over there in Donahue's neighborhood. But neither of them were really any good at baseball. Mm-hmm. Whenever I played with Ammon, he always played right field. He was terrible. And Justin Morris, I remember he pitched. I smoked his ass a couple times whenever he pitched against me. And I was looking at the team. That's probably part of the reason why my conspiracy brain started turning on around then, because I was like, So y'all are going to take these suck asses over me? Whatever.
Yeah, I went up 1-to-1 with Justin in a pitching in the gym. We weren't even on the field.
He's a lefty.
He was a lefty, and we went up 1-to-1 in the gym during tryouts. And he had a whole 1 mile an hour faster curveball than me.
That don't mean shit.
And my form was the same as his. Just, obviously I'm right-handed, but form was the same. Speed on my fastball was faster. I could run to first base faster, sprint faster. Ammond was just Ammond.
All because his mommy and daddy had a bigger fucking bank account, dude.
Yeah, because I went in for pitcher, first base, and
it ain't
center
even
field.
that. It was just because our parents weren't going to kiss that fucking school's ass like everybody else's would.
Well, see, that's a crazy theme because it's like now here I am an adult and I have to work a career for a place that I'm not going to kiss their ass. And that makes me an outlier.
Yeah.
Same thing during school.
Same here, dude. I always do my shit based on proof of performance. And I've done that shit the same way my entire life. I don't do that whole, what's it called?
Brown nosing.
Yeah, fuck brown nosing, dude. There's shit all over these people's noses everywhere, dude. It should be a meritocracy everywhere.
Should be.
Where you have to be the best. And lo and behold, they don't do that shit at some places.
And if you do try to live your life in that direction and carry that weight and that voice, people just call you an asshole and they won't do anything for you.
Yeah, I get called a douchebag, asshole, dickhead all the time. And
just because you're bluntly honest and you let people know how you think.
At this point, I don't give a fuck anymore.
No, you can't, because if you did, you would spend your entire life trying to dig yourself out of a hole that you dug yourself into.
That just means
you're too worried about it.
That means all these fucking brown nosers, that's all they care about is what other people fucking think about them.
Yep.
Shout out David Icke with this quote. The worst prison you can put yourself in is the prison of what other people think about you. David Icke.
It is not external things that are the problem. It is your assessment of them.
And plus it feels...
Marcus Aurelius.
Plus, people do notice and they do kiss your ass. Even though you might be a dickhead, you might be all this other shit that other people talk about you. The people that actually know what's going on, or not like actually know what's going on, but like, for example, like where I work, I might be called a dickhead, douchebag, fucking asshole.
But anybody with common sense is going to give you a call the first time they need something.
But goddamn, yeah, first time, dude, call for break glass in case of emergency. Hey, where are you?
Yeah.
It's that, and it's also, this motherfucker kicks ass. I mean, Jesus Christ. It's some shit you've never seen before. I don't play that fucking brown nose and shit. People want to talk to the bosses and shit all the time. I fucking argue with my boss and shit.
I did for a long time. I wanted to be liked by everybody.
I hate that, dude. David Icke, it was really that heritage baseball shit. Probably was where the first seed was planted with that. Was from that, because I'm like, I know I'm a fucking damn good ass baseball player, but y'all are just gonna take these fucking losers. Okay, go ahead and go lose, and they did. They went and fucking lost all the fucking time. I don't think they were
ever a championship team, were they?
Never. They didn't win shit. And I'm like, oh, y'all want to lose because all these people's parents fucking brown nose and kiss ass.
Yeah,
and my
just
parents
they go to the PTA meeting every now and again.
God damn. You don't want to take the best? Well, fuck you.
Sponsor the field. Sponsor the fence out there.
It turns out when you get in real life, if you're the best, they treat you like a god. Seriously, I'm talking about it. Dude, literally anything I ask for, anything I say is done for me where I work now because of how good I am at my job. It's like
you've been consistent over the years. You've consistently showed up and done your
guess how many
job.
days I've called out since I've been 21, dude? 0. Always answer, but I'm just saying, I'm like, this is actually how this shit should work. Like, if you're the best, you get treated like you're the fucking best, like you're the hot shit.
Yep. I've carried that belief for years, but it has been a bad habit of mine, like chasing the sun, of just taking everything that's ever been said and done to me and just putting it away. Because I wanted everybody to like me. I wanted to, Jesse's a stand-up.
Dude, fuck that, Jesse.
Jesse's a stand-up guy. It hadn't been until the last 2 years that has just crumbled away.
I've been doing that shit since I've been like fucking 14.
I wanted everybody to like me. I didn't want everybody I didn't want anybody to ever be mad at me or upset with me or disappointed with me. And I put myself into a fucking hole.
Yeah.
I was stressed all the time because I wanted everybody to be all right with me. And it hadn't been until the last 2 years. I can say the last 2 years when I had a revelation, and I'm done with that. I am who I am, and you can kiss my ass.
Yeah, because it literally.
And now I'll actually tell you.
You like, I wonder if that has anything to do with the mushies too, because the mushies literally tell you none of this shit is that serious, but. And all these
I could probably chalk that up to about 2 years ago, first time I ever experienced that. Yeah.
The Santa Claus ones. The Amanita Muscaria. But, well, not even but it's like, and that on top of just getting older, wiser, just going, holy shit, everybody out here is just as retarded as me.
And then there's a lot of people that are a lot more retarded than me. Man, I ain't half bad.
And you're sitting here just going, damn, I think I'm pretty fucking good at this.
I think I might actually have a good grasp of reality here. I'm not half bad.
True.
That's another song I meant to send you. Ain't Half Bad by Brian Elijah something. It's another good one I really liked. My dad sent me a song last night that was made by AI. And I went, damn, it's good. It's called Walk My Walk. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. And have you heard Joe talk about 50 Cent's new song? Somebody made a remake called What Up Gangsta. Because 50 Cent's got a song called What Up Gangsta. They took it back to like a 1950s soul singer. He's like,
Did I send you those Drake ones?
Yes. I listened to all of those when you sent them to me.
Dude, that shit is good. Like, really good.
And it made no sense to me because it was like a computer should not have the ability to make this. But it fucking does.
Those Drake ones, me and you both already love sitting here hammered, listening to music, on the mushies, listening to music, maybe hit a pen, listen to music, just sitting here, just basically what our forefathers have done, what our fathers do, sit out on the porch. Sit here, but that shit, that AI shit hitting with that soul shit is just...
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
The original song's already good, and then you fucking sprinkle that dust on it. That Chicago freestyle one,
bit of, yes.
It's just...
a little bit of creative numbers.
I'm sitting here going, God damn.
You know what I told my dad I wanted for Christmas?
What?
I told him this on Halloween. I said, look, I got one or two things that I want. One, telescope, so I can sit on the back porch and look at the stars. Or two, a banjo, so I can sit on the back porch and look at the stars and play the banjo. So I'm either going to get to look at the stars really close, or I'm going to get to look at the same stars I have all my life and start to express myself with a little bit of banjo. Ding, 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 ding.
Are you going to get those ones? Have you seen those people that wear like 4 clips?
The little picks, the finger picks. No, I mean, I'm going to build up my calluses and do it that way. Because I've got a guitar in there. Fantastic guitar. I mean, this thing is so nice.
You can't really get sped up with that, though.
It's an acoustic guitar. Oh, you can. Grayson, bless his heart, he has sat down for years and practiced that guitar. And he's damn good. He can play some damn good music on that guitar. Me, personally, I pick up that guitar and it's like, I can play 2 or 3 songs. But it just doesn't, the sound doesn't resonate with me.
You're making me want to buy a bass, buy a fucking drum set, and just be in my fucking shit. And just be
the sound of an acoustic guitar, I love to listen to it. But it just doesn't resonate with me when I play it. I played my dad's banjo like twice in my entire life, and it just felt like it. Oh, man, yes, absolutely. I want a banjo.
I love the bass and the drum set. I've always wanted to try that shit, dude.
Yeah. See, I was really interested in keyboards for a while too.
Yeah,
because you could
synthesizers and shit.
Yeah, like synthesize. You could make your own stuff. And like each key had different notes and all. You could make something out of that. I was really
people
interested.
Make beats off of this thing. Do you see people go?
Really?
Yeah. They have like a whole. They make it for. It's not a roadcaster, but it's like a.
It's like a soundboard,
just like this, but there'll be, and you can put the sounds on it, like a drum kick, guitar string pull, and you could place it to each button.
No kidding.
And you can make like a whole. That's how these producers make all
it's
these
probably
beats.
a soundboard. There's a lot of game streamers that use a device very similar to that one that have all the lit up keys and stuff, and like that's how they get stuff into their videos.
And then there's like those other ones, like the keyboards. That it's basically like a keyboard, but it's a soundboard. But you can assign each key its certain sound, and then you'll have like what's his name? That dude off of Fuck That's Delicious. Old dude. He was Eminem's producer. One of Eminem's producers.
Drummer guy?
No, he was one of Eminem's producers.
I don't know then.
But he sits down there, just smokes cigarettes all day, has like a wall of records for like what's it called? To like have like the fucking, what do they call those? Dude. Whenever producers pull like a thing and then they slow it down and they speed it up and then they line it out a little bit. You know, like a nonstop in the background, whenever you hear smoking the chicken, a sample.
Ah, yeah, samples.
Yeah, like in the back of, like he has a whole wall of records, like all the shit. Like on nonstop, like that Drake song. Like in the background, the whole time you hear smoking the chicken, the bass is kicking, my head is spinning.
So it's just all audio stuff that he can put in, and
then he sits there smoking a cigarette all day, just smoking cigarettes all day, just making beats. It's all he did, just hitting the fucking drum kicks and shit.
Damn.
And just the synthesizers, he's probably got keyboards and shit. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, that shit would be sick to do.
I got real into it in my youth when I had like, I would find like music editing apps and stuff that you could like make beats and stuff with. And I just started posting those things to SoundCloud because I thought it was really cool. I was making shitty ass music, but
FL Studio,
yeah,
that's a one where you could do it easily. And I'm sure there's a software where you could just do this shit on.
That'd be crazy.
Like FL Studio. But this dude like does it, he even has like a record player for like samples and stuff, and he'll go to like record stores, buy like old ass records, be like, oh no, go try to find shit and be like, but he'll do that shit like we can do in CapCut, where you can slow it down, extend it. Like that's
look at each nanosecond, each frame of the audio,
like each sample. Like my favorite one is that one from Nonstop, that sample from, I don't even know what song that's from, but in the background of Nonstop the entire time, you know the song Nonstop, you know the one I'm talking about by Drake. The whole time in you can hear barely in the back is smoking the chicken, the bass is kicking, my head is spinning, and that's from just some song from like the 70s, some like fucking rap song.
They just made a track out of it.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
Way Too Sexy's from the one, I'm too sexy for my shirt. It's from that. They literally just slowed that shit down and fucking made a beat on top of it and went, let's go.
Hell yeah.
That's what they call samples for, because I guess you could get inspiration from like all these classics and go, we'll make a beat on top of it.
Slow them down or speed them up, add some stuff to it, and it sounds like
it's probably way more complicated than that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, hell, you've seen how long it took us just to be able to edit this doggone thing.
Yeah.
That frame rate looks a little slow.
But being able to create is sick, though.
Oh, yeah.
Just being able to sit down with your buddies and just go, dude, that song's sick. I think we can do something with this. Let's see what it does.
We don't speak of the days where we wanted to do that.
Fuck it, dude. I'm 26. I don't give a fuck no more. I can make a fucking banger right now, dude. The more I drink, dude, the more I'm sitting here going, yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, it's there. It's a possibility.
And then I get sober again the next day and I'm going, why am I a fucking idiot?
Why would I even think of doing that?
And then you know what that's from? Worrying about what other people think about me. It all just tied back in.
Ties
dude.
Back together.
The damn weave right there, dude. I gotta pee. All right.
I gotta find my mouse here. Hang on.
Hold on.
Ah, pee break completed.
That was quick.
But yeah, worrying too much about what other people think about you. That's going to lead you to stop doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah. And then you start realizing at a certain point, you're like, I mean, I just create my own reality.
I've been struggling over that one for a little bit ever since I listened to that JRE that come out, and I started listening to that. I cannot remember that guy's name, and looking it up would take too damn long, but he is under the impression that we do not observe reality.
It's being created
We
right here.
construct our reality based off of data that our brain is interpreting, and it predicts what's going to happen next.
Dude, I just keep throwing my brain into just the most insane shit I could possibly can, and there's no way it can be doing that.
What do you mean?
Just the shit I'm doing with my life. Like, I've literally just went to that whole, like I just told you, you just create your own reality. And then I'm not even, see, this is where I'm going with like the whole, I don't give a shit what other people are saying, their opinions, none of this shit. You could just basically just create your own world and just go, no matter what you hear from other people that are around you, you just keep doing your own shit. And then lo and behold, it just keeps going.
Like a compounding effect. Just makes it better and better and better. Because most people, they're going to say, well, there's no way that I can create my own reality, because if I say that I have something and I don't immediately have it, then it's false.
It takes time, dude.
It takes a lot of time.
And effort.
It might take your entire life.
And effort.
If
like
it's
serious effort.
If it's a big enough request, if it's a big enough creation, it could take your entire life.
But then that's how you see those people that we already know how it works. Like, a big enough request, some people that make it for real are like homeless, sleeping in their car, but that 16, 17 hours a day, sleeping in the office, sleeping in the studio, like they're just cranking it. 16, 17 hours a day, just going. And then they make it and they're like, dude, I had nothing before this. Like, I was broke as fuck.
Well, a lot of people don't want to make that sacrifice.
That's all it is, too, is a sacrifice.
I'm one of them. I've got a family.
Yeah.
I can't do that, as much as I would want to, but I can't.
It reminds me of that song Away From Home where he's like, dude, I was sleeping in the fucking car with the cold as fuck, windows rolled all the way up. There's frost on the windows and shit.
Yeah. I mean, if you can make that commitment and make that sacrifice and say, the absolute bare minimum that I need is this, and I'm going to put all of my effort into this, you can get somewhere with that.
That's like how people make like billions of dollars.
Yeah.
They end up making like billions of dollars.
But you have to be, I'm under the impression that you have to have that circumstance. You have to have that opportunity. And you have to be able to understand and make the decision before that circumstance and opportunity comes to you that that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do. So it's like, if you're young and you want to make that decision to fully commit to something like that, you need to go ahead and make that decision and weigh the consequences and weigh what you're going to have to go through in order to achieve that.
Dude, I didn't even want to tell you, but I was going to use our channel because I'm going to bring you right along with it. But I was about to build another one of these.
Yeah.
At my house. And I was just going to keep cranking them. And I'll tell you, I'm bringing you along. But I'm just going to just try. I'm going to get my cousins, a couple of my buddies.
Yeah.
I'll post it all to the holler.
I don't even post it on it. Post it on you. Make another one.
No.
Make another one.
This is a together effort, dude. I ain't leaving you fucking behind, dude.
I'm already here.
Exactly. But I'm saying,
if anything, I'll turn this one into mine.
no. It ain't going to be nothing like that. See, that's the thing. If you wouldn't care, I'd just post it all to the holler, and we could just make this shit I'll just try to keep doing this shit every day.
That would triple the amount of episodes, triple the amount of content.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to do it by January after peak, because I'm about to have to go through a bunch of bullshit for the next, till basically right at, like, day after, probably till about January 1st, basically the same time you're doing it, because I'm about to have to be just at work all day,
balls
every
to
day.
the wall.
But I was going to build another one of these exact same things just in my room. And we do our episode every week. And I'm just going to keep trying other shit. Just do 1 or 2 every week other than that, and then just keep just
hammering them out.
hammering them.
Hell yeah. That's insane. That would be
Just a new idea I came up with, and I
Yeah.
was like, dude, this is so easy too. Just to
be able to sit down and have a conversation, talk about whatever the hell you want to.
it's like, damn, if we can do this, I'm just gonna fucking do it.
I'd stop you from having to drive out here 3 times a week too.
Yeah. I could just have that shit at my house. I could do, and we'd have other guests, but I'd just be talking to probably like my cousins. I'd have my sister. I'd have my dad on.
Hell yeah. That'd be a good episode right there.
I was thinking about that, and also talking about college football with my dad too.
Yeah.
And that would be another good 30, 45 minutes of just every week we go, hey, here's our predictions, all this shit, college football week, whatever.
Like sports day episode.
Yeah, every week.
Yeah. Hell
Fucking crank
Hell
them
yeah.
out.
That would add a lot more consistency to everything. And then you would have different conversations that people would be differently interested in
Every time.
every time.
And then I could try to get my cousin Scotty to start. I'd let her just have the Twitter and the TikTok and just let her make all the clips, because she would do it. She does that Unum shit where it's all numbers all day, all that shit. She could do that shit.
A lot of extra time.
And she listens to every one of our episodes. Speaking of,
Sorry, Scotty.
yeah. And she was like, I don't know if I want to be, because I was like, I'm thinking about building one of these at my house. And she's like, I don't know if I want to be associated with the stuff that y'all talk about. I'm like, you have a First Amendment right as an American to say whatever the hell you want to.
Don't want to be associated.
Dude, I'm your damn blood, dude. And all we're doing is asking questions and talking shit.
That's all it is.
You don't want to be associated publicly with your family.
Take it that serious.
Exactly.
You just can't.
It's like that before Tim Dillon's special, and he was talking to what's his name about. He's like, and you remember that old man was like, I have this video against you, and he's like, yeah, I posted it. It's content. Remember that Tim Dillon shit I sent you where he's like, yeah, it's content, dude. I posted it.
Of course you have it.
And dude just goes, you son of a bitch.
Why so serious?
And that's what those Amanita muscarias are fucking, I don't even know if it's that.
I think it's just a general outlook on life as we're growing up and getting more mature.
This whole podcast thing has made it's almost like a personal journal for both of us to just release it publicly and be like, because it's made my mind, I'm wondering, it's made my shit change a lot.
Lord is my witness. We both know that I hate writing.
Yeah.
I've got complex thoughts. They're there. I have a really bad time.
But being able
express
to
them.
talk to another person that understands or that like even like knows about all this shit or understands or doesn't know.
Is at least on the same wavelength.
Yeah, at least close to the same wavelength. Is like, it feels like a pressure has been released, and it feels like I can be able to talk to almost anyone in my life about shit like this. Instead of like hiding it.
Yeah,
and
keeping yourself because maybe that's taboo. Nobody wants to talk about that. It's frowned upon.
It's like, dude, I could just. It feels like a journal that we're just putting in. Like, oh, this is what we've learned. This is all the shit. Let's mark it down. It's going to be there forever.
And it is.
And if this thing never fucking blows up, at the end of the day, I can say it has changed me in ways that. Even if it never blows up and we're fucking doing this 5 years from now and we still have like 20 viewers, this shit changes me. Like,
yeah, the personal development aspect of the entire thing is more important than.
It is changing me. It changes my brain about a lot of shit. Because I'm sitting here just going, I could put this shit down like the whole Donald Trump sucking Bill Clinton's dick. I could keep that in the back of my head and never tell anybody. But I'm like, dude, if I want to tell the truth, this is basically just like, hey, you know what you see and you know what you look at in your life. Tell the fucking truth.
This is what that was. This is my thoughts on it. Good Lord.
And then, and
it helps.
Does it not
get
just
that
come out sometimes?
It kind of helps get it out of the filter.
Yet, does it not come out sometimes? And you're like, so that's how my brain actually feels about it. Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like,
because I still remember being like a young man.
Didn't know that about myself.
15, 16 years old and being like, oh, it's this way. It's always going to be this way. And then, oh, that's just something we don't talk about. Okay, then we just won't talk about it, right?
It was made to be something you don't talk about. That's part of the system, part of the problem.
Yeah, because there's some shit. Oh, don't talk about that.
Like, wait a minute. No, that's probably the stuff we probably should be we need to talk about that.
Yeah.
That needs to be on the roster because that's the thing you say I'm not allowed to talk about. Why?
And I've been having this conversation with my dad, too. He's like, he was asking me, he was like, sometimes you sound like a liberal. Sometimes you sound like a Republican. He's like, what's up? And I'm like,
we're not playing for either team.
And I'm like, dude, I hate all of them.
Through the years, every team's come up with good ideas and good thoughts and good ways of living and good morals that have come across and developed a one central being and that takes everything from everywhere.
And my dad's like old. He's 65. So it's like hard to get, because he grew up with like the news says. And I'm sitting here just going, and like my grandparents, they have no clue. Like my uncle, like all, because I'm just like, dude, it's not Republican or Democrat no more. Like,
it's all the same swamp.
I keep trying to tell him, I'm like, it's us versus them.
You have to learn from history. Take the good things.
Don't drain the swamp, didn't he?
Yeah. Take the good things, take the bad things, learn from them all. Did you get that joke? I did not.
He drained the swamp.
Oh.
Stop.
God. But no, you just take the good and you take the bad and you learn from it all and you learn from history and you develop your own opinion and outlook on life. And
I think
run with it.
At this point now, too, people used to try to talk politics to me. And I've just been saying the shit that me and you just say on here. And after 2 or 3 months of doing this, I've noticed, and over the past 2 months, nobody wants to talk politics with me anymore on the left or right.
It does not come up in conversation.
They used to want to talk it all the time.
That used to be like the primary thing that everybody talked about.
Nobody wants to talk about politics. I'm sure they talk about it with other people.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Nobody wants to talk about politics at all with me anymore. And I'm like, I've noticed
the same thing.
I'm sitting here just going, I have the answers. You don't want to talk to me about it?
No, nobody likes the truth.
You don't want to hear?
It's too rough. It's too hard.
You don't want to hear?
Wants to.
It's insane.
Everybody's in their own bubble.
I remember, you remember whenever you were younger, everybody would be like, oh, they'd love to talk politics with you, just fucking, not even younger. Dude, like 3, 4, 5 months ago.
How many Thanksgivings did you sit through listening about the state of the economy and this party that and this party this?
Now it's just, we don't talk about politics with, it feels like we don't talk about politics with Hagen anymore. Especially this Thanksgiving, we don't talk about politics to Hagen because he is going to blow the shit up on both sides. It's going to be over. The whole thing's exploded if you talk.
Just get up and leave the room.
I don't
want to hear it.
I would love to talk about politics with some regular fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Some dude there's people that I'm going to run into at Thanksgiving that probably have the same beliefs as that dude. You fucking took a picture of the back of his truck with the Jewish shit. Mm-hmm. They don't want to talk about politics with me.
No, not somebody like that.
So I'm going to go, dude, I'm going to give your boy Ben Shapiro a fucking swirly, dude. Next time I fucking see his dumb ass. I mean, dude, I don't know if these people are asleep. What the fuck?
I don't know. It could be a negative consequence of just being content in their lives.
Have you watched the news recently?
No.
Dude. And that's exactly why. you turn it on and you go, oh my God. People actually watch this shit. Dude, it's nothing like this shit, dude. It's like
I'm not
a dude in a suit is just up there just reading off a fucking prompter. Like whatever talking points they get sent from the fucking government.
from the 3 companies that own all of the media companies.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I know what this is. Like, this isn't... And I wonder if that's why our generation's just like, dude,
It's
fuck
the
you.
propaganda channel. Doesn't matter which one you turn on. It's propaganda.
You think they get on our generation too now because we're like, dude, your shit's fake. Like, it was never real to begin with.
Well, they call us irresponsible and uncaring and, all the your typical
And we probably
slanders.
worked way harder than they... I swear to God, I worked way harder than they ever did.
We have to. We can't afford anything that they afforded. That's the state of the world.
Dude, I work a fucking full-time job, and me and you are still trying to fucking get out of this shit using this.
Yeah. I mean, well, when your entire life is consumed by working your life away, you don't have time to go home and heat up a microwave dinner and watch the news. You don't have the time for that.
Mm-mm. And plus...
Let alone the interest.
And they're trying to make you weaker too. And so you're trying to work out and take the right supplements and all this shit on top of it.
On top of all of that. I hear these guys all the time. They're like, oh, yeah, I work 10 hours a day, 14 hours a day, and then I go to the gym and do this and do that. And it's like, bro, good on you.
It's not that easy.
Good on you. Because if I'm not in bed come 10 o'clock, I'm not going to be able to get up with any type of gumption in my gears.
I can.
I can't. Dude, I'm going to wake up. I'm going to feel like shit.
I do feel like shit.
I prioritize sleep. That's a big one for me. I prioritize sleep.
There's a cheat code for that. I don't know.
Creatine.
I don't know. Creatine does it?
Creatine. Take a quadruple
But
dose.
I've always been able to do that. I've always been able to just go off of like 3 hours of sleep and be good. But the next day, after I finish that work day, I will hit the hay at 7:30 and be a dead till fucking like 6 a.m. the next day, dude. Dude, I've done that shit where you stay up hammered, drink till like 3:30 in the morning. You go work the whole day. You get home. I would get home and just be like sitting there like watching YouTube trying to eat dinner. And as soon as I get done with the dinner, my sister even caught me on camera, walked into the house after she got off work, took a picture of me, and I'm sitting in a chair just like this. And I'm literally sitting there going, just dead ass asleep. And her caption was, "Get the fuck out of bed, bitch, go." And I went, damn, you got me.
No, not me. Comes up on a weeknight, I'm in the bed 8:30.
After those Amanita muscarias, I crush it for like 3 days straight. Somehow. Like, dude, I'll take those Amanita muscarias, dude. I'll be beasting for like 3 days straight. Just no problem. Well, I've never had to really sleep that much. I don't even know what the fuck that's from.
I don't know either. Because I've never been able to comprehend that aspect. I got 6 hours last night. I woke up feeling fine. It's okay. But I didn't have anything to do today. Like I didn't have to get up at 4:50, 5 o'clock in the morning. I didn't have to do that. So
Probably a bunch of genetic shit.
at 7:20, I cracked my eyes and went, all right, I guess I'm up. Okay, I'll get up. I'm fine. Because it was like 1:30 last night. I was laying there in the bed just going,
I'll tell you something about the job I do now. Even on my days off, I wake up like a fucking vampire, like, and it'll be like 8 o'clock in the morning because my schedule's fucked.
yep, your body gets that normal amount of sleep that it's used to and then wakes you up because that's typically the time you're waking up to go to work.
But here's what's fucked up. I think because I just woke up like a vampire, like, oh shit, I think I'm late for work. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh shit, I could, because you know how fucked up my schedule is. It's like, I could be working Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, off of Friday, and then Saturday, off of Sunday, and then it's just sporadic bullshit. Yeah. So I'll just be waking up on like a Tuesday, and even the night before, I don't set an alarm, don't set nothing, and I'll just wake up like a fucking oh shit, and then I'm like freaking out because I'm like, oh shit,
I gotta
it's
get going.
7:30. I gotta go take a shower. I'm like, and then I go, oh, I'm off today.
Come on.
But for the next hour, my brain's going, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
What? Hey, what are we doing? What are we doing? Hey,
Days
hey.
off are restless because your brain is programmed
Every day.
to keep going.
And you've noticed, dude, I'll have like 3 days off a month. I'll have like 4 days off a month. Dude, that fucking first hour on like 1 day off is like, my brain is going, what are we? And I'm like, dude, stop.
Yeah.
Chill, dude, please. And I'm
get-
like talking to my brain, dude. I'm like, I'm in control of you, dude. Like, stop.
I
We're
can get
not
through the
doing
morning,
anything.
but come around lunchtime, like noon, 1 o'clock, I'm sitting here like on the couch going, I need to be productive. I need to do something that's productive. I need to get off this and go do something
That's fucked.
because I'm going crazy.
And then if this thing blows up, we're gonna have serious problems, dude.
Oh, no, I won't at all. I'm picking up hobbies, bro.
Like what?
Woodworking. I want to work on machines. I'm going to do something.
Dude, I'm
Things
dude,
I'm interested in.
dude. What the fuck?
Gardening. I'm going to buy greenhouses.
I
grow
would
plants.
be. See, I live in the fucking city, so I want to be seriously in deep shit. I'll just be in a FedEx truck still.
You'll buy you a big old parcel of land somewhere and figure something out.
I can't do it, dude. I love being in the city.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
go right outside.
See-
just go back to Post Oak. You're right there.
I hated living there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was too far out.
Ooh.
I have to be in Fort O, man, or at least somewhere close to just
Is that me or you?
me. It was that's where opposites attract right there, dude. You love being out in the middle of nowhere.
I want
all
to be
this
as far
shit.
away from fucking possible.
I like being right in the shit. I love that shit, dude. I love being right in the shit, dude, where everything's just, you can feel the fucking electricity in the air.
Yeah. Well, you were raised in it.
Yeah,
I wasn't raised in it.
and it's fun.
I was raised in the trees.
I was raised in just people just and just people talking shit, all this shit.
Blackout.
And I go, man, I'm just gonna go ahead and just drink a ton of beers, stir up some shit real quick, go talk to 2 or 3 of these girls. Okay, let's stir that shit up.
Walk to the gas station, call Papa John's.
Yeah. I love it. Dude, just become a FedEx man for a little bit.
If this dump truck thing works out.
Dude, do it seasonally.
Seasonally?
Quit your job right now. Come work for us for like a fucking till January and go get that job.
Now, there's an idea.
Through peak.
There's an idea. Ooh.
Oh, you'll love it, dude.
Ooh. Doubt it. They're
I'll
gonna put
come
me in
help
a little
you.
Sprinter van.
Daddy will come help you.
Oh, yeah? They'll put me in a little Sprinter van.
And I'll go, how you like it? And you're going to be going, I'm going to go, this is my domain. You're going to walk into the terminal. It's going to be a 3-ring fucking circus in that bitch for fucking month and a half straight. And I'm going to go, this is my domain, Jesse.
Yeah.
I'm a god here.
No, thanks.
Do it for 1 month until you get that job. You have it secured, don't you?
yeah, I've already.
Go get your physical Friday, dude. I will get you a job at FedEx that day.
I got to get it Black Friday.
Okay.
That's what I'm going.
You'll start in the middle of peak. You'll probably run with me I'll train you.
Hey, I'll come be your jumper for a month.
You won't make good money.
Damn. That's the problem with everything right now. It's just like, look,
We'll put you in your own truck.
I can't take a hit.
Dude, we'll put you in your own truck. I will talk to fucking Robbie about it.
Does it run?
Yes, for 1 month, you're going to be in a fucking diesel, and it's going to be old as hell, and I'll come help you if you can't fucking figure it out. But I'll train you for like 2 days. You should be fine.
You got the guiding tablets and all that stuff too.
Yeah, the iPad, it tells you where to go. You're just going to be
I'll put some thought towards it. That might be a good.
You do it for a month.
Good little introduction to driving a diesel around.
Till January. This is just manual labor is all you're going to be doing. But furniture and shit. And I'm going to, if you need any help, all you got to do is call me. I'll come help you. But I'd love for you to do that shit for one. Dude, this would be perfect timing for you to do that shit for 1 month and then go straight to that shit in January. That'd be perfect. That's mine.
Cannot, like, every time I hear it, it sounds like it comes from over here. Yeah, I'll put some thought towards that. That might be something I might actually do. That would get me out of this place a little faster, too.
You make a huge bag, but your schedule would get fucked because you'd be working 6 days.
See, that's another thing that I have to take into consideration and think about, because I pick up the youngin'. That's my responsibility every day.
You wouldn't be able to do it. Never mind. Whole plane spoiled.
I pick her up every day from school. That's my thing. She drops her off, I pick her up.
Plane is foiled then. Because that shit's just a fucking lifestyle.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the dilemma that I have. Like, whatever I find.
That shit is Monday through Friday, though, that you're going to.
Yeah.
She should be good.
Monday through Friday, and you're off typically around the same time that I am, if not earlier.
Oh, during peak? No. You'd be done at like 4 or 5.
Oh, then, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm already paying out the ass for Star Care after 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And let alone driving from Ooltewah. It goes into double time after 6 o'clock. So it's like I wouldn't get back from Ooltewah until right at 6 o'clock, if not past.
Yeah, that wouldn't work.
I've got it good as far as I'm concerned.
Right now.
Right now.
You just got to wait till January.
I gotta get there. I got so much shit. I'm starting to school by myself next week.
And I'm loving it. I'm loving it where I'm at right now, dude. After I got that raise, and I've been getting a shitload of stock. Dude, I don't know. And I hate to say this, but it's because I've been making the fucking bag over like the past fucking 2 weeks. They gave me a raise, and then they pay us $1 stop over 150, and I show you my truck, dude. I sent you that video.
I've seen the video
and I'm
almost
here,
daily.
I'm sitting here just going, okay, whatever.
That was the whole reason I worked Veterans Day.
Yeah.
It was double time and a half, and I went,
dude, they've just been just having to give me the bag, dude. And my dad got pissed the other day because I always love bragging to him about this shit. Because they worked me all weekend, and I was low-key doing it as I wanted to be off a weekend day, and it worked because I got off yesterday, Saturday.
Yeah.
I was like, I worked last weekend, and they have to pay you for a full day, right? No matter how many hours you work.
And you got off like 1:30.
And on Saturday, I got off at like fucking 2:30, and I was like, I only worked fucking 8 hours in 2 days. Y'all had to pay me my fucking full day for both days. And he was like, I'm talking to Robbie about this. This is bullshit. And I went, my plan is working, dude. I will have a weekend day off. Because I went in there on that weekend intentionally to just smoke that shit's ass, dude.
Smoke her out and get back home.
And then go to my dad on Sunday and go, I only worked for like 8 hours in 2 days. And y'all had to pay me full for both days.
You had to pay me for 16.
Yeah, for both days. I worked like 8 hours. Y'all paid me for fucking 16. And he just went, I'm talking to Robbie about this. This just can't be happening. And I just went, good.
Saturday off, here it comes.
Now I get to watch football all day and build a motherfucking vanity for my sister that took me 3.5 fucking hours.
I seen that thing laying face down on the floor, and you just sitting there, just all the screws. And I was like, oh, God.
Dude, the instructions, there was like fucking 97 pieces on that bitch, 300 something screws. You know how, you were talking to me about this table, and I was sitting here going, if y'all ever, I sent that shit to the Pots of Greed, which is like my cousin, my other cousin, and my sister, and I was like, y'all ever fucking order some shit like this, don't ever fucking call me, dude, because holy shit.
I started this table at like 9 o'clock one evening. I was a couple of sheets to the wind at the time, and when I went to go build it, it was a little more complicated than I thought it was going to be, and I went, God bless. I had to wake up the next day and finish
that motherfucking blueprint to that bitch was a fucking book. And I was like, dude.
Yeah.
And then I had to put all the lights in, connect
Labeled
them all
parts
together.
and all this stuff. Yeah.
And I told my sister, I said, I didn't take none of the stickers off. That's on you.
Hell yeah.
And I told her she has to clean my bathroom. Dude, I started it at 12 o'clock on Saturday. And I was lifting weights in between.
Mm.
And I had the Texas A&M South Carolina game on the TV. And you know, a regular college football game lasts about 3.5 hours to about 3:30, like 12 to 3:30. I didn't finish that motherfucker till about 3:35. So the whole game went by. I'm sitting there watching it halfway, working out in between, you know, doing a set, waiting until I'm fully good, doing a set, keep working, watching the game, just blasting music in the fucking basement, just sitting there. And I was like, dude, this might be the most high tea shit possible right here.
Ma, we got any chicken?
Now, I'd already taken my creatine, my fucking multivitamin. I was drinking a protein shake and two of those huge body armors. College football on the TV. Building a fucking vanity for my sister's pink ass bathroom that she just painted and fucking lifting weights. And I'm like, this might be the greatest shit of all time.
That's good shit. Right? That's good Saturday.
Yeah.
It's good Saturday. Hell yeah.
It wasn't because that shit was just, it wasn't even pissing me off.
It's the IKEA of vanities.
She bought it from fucking Amazon. It came in 3 different boxes. You know, one of those.
Mm-hmm.
3 different boxes. It has the lights, the LEDs, 300 different screws, dude. I'm talking about like you, and then on top of those voos, you know, you have those like lock things.
Lock nuts.
Yeah, those are the ones where you lock it in.
Mm-hmm.
So for every one of those, you had to lock.
Yep.
Oh, and I just sat there for 3.5 hours.
It ain't gonna fall fucking apart though.
Yeah, that's what my dad said. My dad went, God damn, that motherfucker ain't gonna fall apart. It had 300 fucking screws in it. Holy shit.
That is a solid piece now.
And I made sure every one of them, with that impact I have from doing gutters, just
seat them in there.
Yep.
Make sure they're set.
I'm glad. See, that's one thing dudes need to do. I'll say it right now, and you'll agree with me. From 18 to 21, go do some kind of construction. Like just something. Like I done electrician shit, you know, IBW. I done that for like 18 to 20. And from 20 to 21, I done gutters. So even if any kind of construction, it's going to give you the, what's it called? Like the basic.
You're going to build a foundation.
You're going to have an idea about, oh, this is how this kind of works. And just, you'll be able to build because I know there's dudes out there right now that can't build a fucking piece of furniture.
Come straight out of high school, go to college, go get a business degree. They've been behind a computer all their life.
You need to get that little common sense of, oh, this piece goes to this piece, screw.
I mean, hell, you and I have very similar routes because we both started at Fazoli's. Mm-hmm. So we know how the food industry works. That's why I'm so patient when I go into a restaurant. So
yeah.
I know how this shit works.
And you tip good.
Tip good. I know how it works. I know the atmosphere. I know what y'all talking about back here in the kitchen. Like, I know what's going on.
And you might spit my shit, so
it's okay.
You're great.
I'm going to be a good person. I've been in trades. I went to the Ace Hardware right after that. So I got to learn what all it took to take care of, you know, residential stuff, what you would do to need to own the home or go do a contracting job somewhere.
And then you done in construction.
I mean, I've been in construction for 7 years now doing HVAC stuff. So
I've done that shit from 18 to 21. I've done that IBW shit. But that's just my fucking first year in IBW. I was at Mustang. All we done was
Google project.
Dude, we pulled wire. Dude, they had fucking 50 generators. It was a 4 twistable thing. Mm-hmm. Going to a diesel fucking backup generator outside. And there was a fucking 11 wires. 11 of those, like, it was orange, yellow, green. No, there was only one green. There was the ground going to it. But there was orange, yellow,
brown.
And brown. And 11 of those 3 motherfuckers, dude, all we did was put the rollers up. I was on a scissor lift for a fucking year straight, 7 days a week, just moving the rollers and zip tying down the wires for fucking a year straight, dude. All the way down to all these generators. And I'm like, dude, holy and all we do, dude, you get the fucking pallet jack, spool, this spool of wire was just the size of fucking, like this.
I've got one of the spools out there by the barn for that
dude,
stuff.
the motherfucker's huge.
Yeah, 4'5" at the waist. Like,
and the damn scrapyard Google's got out back is just retarded. You're like, and one dude, multiple people got fired from that job because they were just filling up their whole fucking Toyota Tacoma 2006 full of it and just driving off, and would just get fired. But dude, that's all. And then they would pull these black cables underground that we would have to put that fire protection shit on.
Fire caulk.
Dude, from one side of the fucking place, it was black and it was red, and there was like a wire in the middle of it, and you would pull it from one side of the facility to the fucking other side of the fucking facility, and it'd take fucking 2 hours for that tugger to go. Dude, that tugger would be going tick, 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 and you'd just be sitting down there in a goddamn manhole, just going,
waiting on
hey
it.
man, just talking shit to whoever the fuck's down there with you. Just like, yeah, dude, what the fuck? And it was a fucking Google job, so you had to fill out the whole thing. You had to drop the fucking gas thing in there, you know, just because they made you do the full OSHA shit, the full OSHA
Confined
shit,
space entry, everything.
all that, and write down everything you're about to do. Oh man, they do that shit. Gutters was totally different. It was a small business.
This house, here's the gutter. Go screw it on.
Yeah, the gutter machine was cool as fuck. We could buy one of those where you buy a huge spool of aluminum, whatever color they wanted, and to sell it to them, you had the whole thing of shit, what color you want. Put the piece of aluminum, big old spool of aluminum, you'd stick it on top of the gutter machine, and it would just go. This would probably remind you of whenever I showed you the DualSense, of how good of a technology this is. There's a fucking spoil of aluminum that goes in whatever color you want, and it just creates the gutter, and you put the little fucking hangers in. Bang, bang. You put the end cap on. What's it called? Shoot the fucking caulk in it so no water gets out. You cut the holes for the downspouts. You build the downspouts, boom, and you can cut it to any size you want for the whole fucking houses, and you could do a job like that in 2 hours. That material cost to be like $350. You could charge the customer like $1,800 and make a shit ton of money. And all you would need is like a FedEx truck to mount the fucking gutter machine in, and you could carry all your materials in the fucking house on wheels. You know, the downspouts, all that shit. I've already thought about this a bunch too, about starting a gutter company. It's went through my head. You could carry all the materials, and then you could scrap the fucking gutters you take off of their house for scrap money on top of all of it. And I'm like, this is actually a fucking good
Cheat code.
Good ass fucking. No wonder this motherfucker
You
does
do
this
4
shit.
jobs a day.
We were doing that whenever the tornado came through, what you kind of got to wait for, because gutters last forever. So it's very, or you can get, and also you need to get contractors that build houses. You can become like their gutter dude.
Yeah.
But there ain't no telling where they're going to send you. Like, we've had to go to like Saudi Daisy, fucking Alabama, all this shit. But honestly, and then whenever that tornado happened, dude, 3-4 houses, like your trailer, we're out of here in 2 hours, and we charge you like fucking $1,600 gone, and the shit's perfect. And you're like, damn. And we probably paid like $250 for the materials. Because it's just a big ass aluminum spool.
Yeah.
And the downspouts cost more than the fucking huge ass aluminum spool.
Jeez.
Because, you know, they had to get designed and
Yeah.
and they only come in like 10-foot pieces and shit.
That's something we need to do to this freaking place, is gutters.
Dude, I want to buy a gutter machine. I might save up for one of those too. Because, dude,
We need a gutter machine. We need a sawmill. 'Cause then we can make lumber and gutters. You can make all kinds of shit with lumber.
I would have
remodels
to buy.
and
Yeah,
gutters.
but here's the kicker: with the gutter shit, we need like about 6 ladders. We need a tall ass ladder, like a 40-footer, and then we just need like 2 20s because most people's houses ain't fucking that tall.
Yeah.
32. A 40's extreme. You could probably borrow that shit from somebody. We could probably get like a 32. Okay, and it's rare you need to pull out a 32 unless you do somebody's fucking
Big house.
yeah.
Yeah.
Big house. But 2 20s, like a 10, and then like two small ladders, like a 6 and 8 foot, where you just
Yeah, A-frame.
yeah, two A-frames, like a 6 and an 8 footer, and then
Hellfire on the van that I drive right now, just doing HVAC. I've got a 6-footer, 2 8-footers, a 10-footer, and an extension ladder.
yeah,
God bless.
need all that shit, and then should be good, dude. Because I've thought about this for years. I'm like, dude, I could do this shit, but that's just a whole another side project. I could buy all the shit for it and then try to get a couple jobs, and then here's another thing that I actually did make money off of and still do now. Putting gutter guards on people's houses.
Yeah?
Dude, you can offer to put gutter guards on people's houses. They'll be like, yeah. You go buy the materials and you charge them basically whatever you fucking want because they don't fucking know. And all you need is one ladder. Get up on the roof. And just go all the way around their entire house. Boom. Job done. 30 minutes. I done that shit in my aunt. Putting gutter guards. Babe, getting the whole gutter machine, dude, that shit's sick. Now, you sell somebody a job with gutter guards and the fucking gutters. Ooh.
There it is. Top dollar. $2,800 round total price.
And then you pay for materials. After you pay for materials, it'll be like, if you charge somebody like $2,800, because it's about like $7 a foot, like all the way around, plus $3 for the guards, so $10 a foot, depending on how long their house is. You could charge them for that, and then
Let's see.
like an 18
Front of my house, I've got 86 plus 6, 86, 90, 98 feet on the front and 86 feet on the back. So, yeah.
200 times 10.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You're looking at.
What is
And if
200
you was
times
to
10?
charge time
Is that
and a half,
$2,000?
Yeah.
But that's for guards and all.
Mm-hmm.
A gutter company would charge you $2,000 to fucking put gutters on your house.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of my face, son. They'd make fucking $1,700 on your shit.
Yeah.
They would like take, dude. It costs $300 for the materials.
That's why it's easier for me to just go out and buy a bunch of 2x8s or 1x8s.
Have you went and got an estimate?
No. I just
wouldn't.
called the guy.
It'd be
Called the guy and
$2,000.
said, I got a 2007 modular home. It's 86
They
foot.
would charge you
It's
$2,000.
literally a straight run on the back, 86 feet.
Yeah, and they would charge you for
And then,
fucking $900 for that one piece with guards on it, and it would be like, it's a fucking aluminum, dude. It's not that fucking expensive.
yeah, I can go spend $200 and buy 1x8s or 2x8s, strip them up the middle, take my gutters off, put the first strips up there, and just mount my gutters back.
All right, let's end this.
Mm-hmm.